Hey, this is Paul, and I'm thinking out loud. I launched season 4 of the Podcast Report yesterday. You can find it at thepodcastreport.com or in all of your favorite podcast directories. The season 4 focus is really key and really big to me. I spoke to this previously on the show, but basically I was realizing I wasn't really making the show for my customer base. I was making the show for other podcasters, and it's a show about podcasting, so I get a little bit of leeway there. But strategically speaking, what I need to do, what I want to do, what you need to do, what you want to do, is we need to produce the exact content for the people who are going to buy our products and services. You know, we get this idea of worldwide distribution. We get this idea of syndication anywhere, multicasting, being anytime, any place, anywhere. You know, the whole Mike Koenig's You Everywhere Now thing. We get this idea that because we're everywhere, available to everybody, we have to make ourselves available to anybody, available anywhere. And it's not the same thing. I'm not going to make content anymore for podcasters that are not interested in going down the path that I'm going down. I'm not going to make content anymore for podcasters who aren't at the same place in the industry and the business that I am. And there's actually some freedom in that. The show's going to be much more targeted. The show's going to be much more specific. The show's going to be much more better, I guess, is the language that I want to use there. And I should be careful with, because that's not the right language. But you get the idea. But the fact of the matter is, it's out. Episode 1 of season 4, which I think is episode 115, if I remember it correctly. That episode is with Russell Brunson, who, longtime friend, been on the internet for a while. I actually got him to do his first podcast. And he now is giving away an MP3 player with his podcast. That's right. He's giving away an MP3 player right now. And it's got his podcast on it, and he's making money from it, and he's staying at the top of the charts. He's doing in management marketing right now what my key clients want to be doing. And he's doing a better job at it than many of them are because of this strategy that we chat about in season 4. Again, the Podcast Report with Paul Colligan, you can pick that up in any of your assorted podcast directories, including, by the way, on Alexa. We now have a skill on Alexa that lets you put the Podcast Report on there. So if you have an Alexa, go ahead and look up that skill. That's fun as well. I am excited. I'd like you to subscribe. I'd like you to take a listen. I'd like to hear your thoughts. You can reach out to me in all the usual social media places, or obviously you can leave a comment right there on the Podcast Report. But season 4 has launched. I'm excited about it. Wanted to make sure you knew. We'll chat soon. Bye.